Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I almost missed the live. It's 8:01. I try to never be late, but I had a little extra time this morning, so I was getting a million things done. I didn't adjust the lighting or anything here. Good morning, Michael. Hi, Amy. How's everybody doing? Hi, Jackie. You made it this morning. Hi, Margie. Yeah, I see you're here. Yay. So I got up early to make coffee for Isabel, and so my coffee's gone. Sad state of affairs here, and I've done a million things already this morning, but I'm ready to paint. I kept thinking, could I start painting ahead of time? But I couldn't, because then I'd mess my whole palette up and I had to clean it I always clean it for my little Tuesday fun. Okay, so let me turn this camera around. That's crazy light up here. Okay, not like that's sticking up. All right, so you know how it goes. It's still peony season, so that's what I want to paint. So that's what we're painting. Like I know maybe you guys are tired of watching me paint peonies, but I'm not tired of painting them. So I just got these yesterday at Market. So I have the beautiful ones that I did at, well, I guess that's okay, the farm at Oxford that I absolutely love, and I still am going to be painting them. But I went to Market yesterday because I had to go for my haircut, and I always stop in there. And in the olden days, a long time ago, there used to be a lot of people that sold peonies, a lot of like Amish stands, and they would sell them, like big bucket of them for very, very, Allie, you never tried painting peonies. My goodness. So anyway, long story short, one of the stands, it's like a plain family. They had these, and they were $2 a stem, which is really reasonable these days. Really, really reasonable. So, of course, I took a million photos, and I wanted them all. I kind of like when my paintings are more monochromatic, or they're not monochromatic. Like I like the pink and green, but I don't necessarily like when they're medium pink and red and light pink. I like for them to have, no matter what I'm painting, I seem to go toward a simpler palette, I guess. Anyway, this is what I feel like painting. I think it's going to be fun. Maybe I'll do the red, full red ground. I ran out of these panels and I had to prep a bunch of them, but I don't have all my hanging stuff is packed in the car for art shows. I always, the drill, I always take that with me, and it's all packed in a bin. So I will probably not be able to, I like to put them on ahead of time, the backing. But, you know, sometimes things don't work out that way. Well, good morning to anybody who's joining. Hi, Donna. So I need to really mix greens, pinks, a dark kind of background, and whites for the bottom. How fun is that? Okay, so I'm going to start. This is my magenta. I kind of like it just as is. This magenta that I love, it's Block X magenta. Good morning to rainy East Texas. The square vase. I love the square vase too. I have a rectangular one and I couldn't find it yesterday. You know how do you ever lose the weirdest things? Like, how can I not know where that is? I'm always losing my vases, which I have way too many. I don't know. That's not true. There is no such thing as too many vases, is there? I don't think so. I doubt it. Hello to in Turkey. What time is it in Turkey? I'll lighten this a little bit. And then I always make phone cases. I have my phone, like some of my art on Society 6. And this morning, I was thinking I wanted to make a new summery phone case. So I kind of got lost in that world. which is not something I have time to be doing right now. But do you ever do that? Do you ever just like kind of go down the rabbit hole of doing something you really shouldn't be spending time on? I do it all the time. And then I was working on things for Rittenhouse Square Fine Art Show, doing the social media and the countdown posts for that. So if anybody's in the Philly area, that art show, I will be there on June, I think it's the 6th, 7th, and 8th. I love the dress. Margie says I loved the dress. Oh, what dress, Margie? My dress? I need a new dress. Okay, let me do a little bit more of this. Hello, everyone. Missed last week. Was at the amazing plein air convention with 900 other in the Smoky Mountains. Oh my gosh, Susan, isn't that fun? Was my friend Beth at, I think she was at that one. Beth Bathe. Pretty sure she was there. Teaching, I think. That's so cool. I would love to do that. I'm sure it was a wonderful experience. Those pinks, they're so sexy, aren't they? Good morning, Emerson. How are you? And I need a little bit more light pink. Oh, I think that pink that I was using, I ran out of. It was my Vasari pink. So I'm just going to put this Radiant Magenta out. That's a good way to lighten the pink without making it go chalky. It was one of your paintings. Oh, into fabric, Margie. You know what? That was so fun. Andrea Lowry posted that this morning. And it's like one of those things that's set up. So all I had to do was, when it said add yours up in the corner, I clicked on it. And then I just took a picture of one of my pieces of art and put it in there. So if you're an artist, you can go back there and add your own image. It was super easy and very fun. Although I had to do it of one that I had here. I couldn't pull it from my photos. And the tricky part is that most of my art's packed away for Rittenhouse. But I just got I need a white here. Susan said, yes, I met Beth and painted beside her one day. She's talented. Oh, she is so delightful. That's a good way to describe her. She is absolutely delightful. Lucky you. I would love to do that. I want to do more plein air painting. I'm going to do a workshop in Marietta in September with a fun group. Plein air painting. Whoops, sorry. That's a lot of pinks. I didn't really need that many, but I don't know that you can ever have too many pinks. Let me mix more of almost a white. And then I need to desaturate them a little bit. All right. Let's just keep that. Not quite that white. Pretty white. Whoops. Good morning. I'm going to desaturate a few of these colors, like maybe with this, or a little bit of this green. If you desaturate the pink with a little bit of green, it'll quiet the color a little bit, gray it down a little bit. I need some desaturated colors. It's a good way to think about doing your, like you can mix your colors and then go through and make some desaturated versions of them by adding either the complement or a little bit of gray into them. That takes away the vibrancy. Do a bit of this. I need that a little bit less vibrant still. It's too close to that same color right there. Crazy how much green I can add into that and it still looks pink, right? What color gray? Which one, the top or the bottom? I think they're two Vasari colors I've been playing around with. And do you think I know what they are? I think it was, this is the dark one, Terra Verde Brianico. And then the lighter one is the same, but it's extra pale. They're really nice for desaturating colors, especially pinks. I think that's good. I might leave that little pile there to work with my 90 greens. That's fabulous, dark, vibrant green. I'm going to keep that kind of the way it is. And then this. Yeah, I would love to go to that plein air convention sometime. I've got to learn do a little bit more plein air painting first, but I don't know. I guess which comes first? Probably going to the convention, right? I'm hoping to find time to do a little bit of that this summer. Happy Wednesday, Ellen. Oh, there's Ellen. I need some lighter, brighter greens. It's a nice mix of greens. And then, excuse me. Oh, my paints are oil. These are oil paints. Now that color is called Shale. I feel like it's a little, I'm just put this gray that I had mixed from yesterday into it. It's a little too something. I don't know what. Let's put that there. Sometimes I'll keep my paints from the day before if they're still wet and just put them to the side, and then I mix them into my mixes the next day. It's a good way not to waste them. Then I have these like, put this out. Emerson, you don't have school today. You can watch me paint the whole time, right? If you're still here, if you're not bored. All right, that's nice. Now I need, trying to think of what I do need. I feel like there's, you see what I'm doing? I'm not even watching in here. She loves this. I love this part too, Emerson. Me too. I think I need to put just a little bit of blue in there to give that a little zing. That might have been too much. Wow. That's really fun, isn't it? That's a little too vibrant. Let's put some more of this in. I'm trying to get like, I feel like there's a little bit of vibrancy in the vase, but I can kind of do that with my transparent. Now look how dark that got. Oh my goodness. Let's put white. Just a touch of this. This is a good way to do mixing colors, to take risks. Susan says, hello, it was fun to meet you in person in Westport. I'm off to spin soon, so I'll miss the rest of your session. Well, have fun at spin class. Enjoy. Good getting your workout. Oh, there. I like that color. That's sort of what I was looking for. Like a little... Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. Thinking about too many things. Yeah. I needed it to see that difference in color. I was looking for a color kind of like that. And I'll take white. I can always put pure white out if I need it, but I want the pinks to really pop. Might need a little more white. Oh, so where's everybody listening from? I'm Margie. Yeah, mixing color is so much fun. Oh, that's better. Little more. How's the new palette working? It is fabulous. At first, my friend Sherry gave it to me, and I was afraid it was going to be too small to work because I'm like my other one was a lot bigger, but I'm kind of liking the size of it now that I'm used to it. It makes me not get so crazy. Like, smaller sometimes is better. Okay, that's good. I think I have what I need. Aren't they pretty? Michigan, Bedminster, New Jersey, Conway, Arkansas. Yeah, I saw the Bedminster, such a pretty area. Sarasota, Florida. We drove Virginia. We drove by Bedminster on our way home from Westport. Oh my gosh, that was an exhausting day. We did the show. It was from 10 to 5, and we generally like to get to the show early, so we're all set up and opened up and relaxed before it gets busy. And then the show went till 5 o'clock. Then till we tore down, loaded the car, and left, it was probably 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, and then drove home. We stopped and got something to eat along the way. I don't think we got home till maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. That was a long day. But a good day. Sydney, Australia. What time is it in Australia? So do you think I should do all pink underneath or more true to color? I don't know. Oh, let's just do all pink under. No, I don't want to. I think I'm going to do more true to color, but keep it really loose. Because I want to put blue underneath this white, I think. I don't want that to be pink underneath there. That's why I'm thinking that. 10:20 p.m. Ellen said frameable. I need a little bit of sap green here on my palette. Maybe I'll go wild and crazy and do Viridian. Why not? Always good to take little risks and play with colors and things. This is a leaf up here. Oh, so pretty. I don't know if I like the Viridian. What do you think? It's kind of a weird color. I always try to like Viridian, but ever try to like something and just keep trying and can't? I don't like the Viridian. It's okay for the underneath color, though. I always feel like you could do just about anything in your underneath color as long as it's something that you want to show through a little bit in the end. Oh, I see. Ellen said your gorgeous reference is frameable as is. Thank you. Yeah, I was really thrilled when I saw these peonies at market. I was hoping that they'd have them. What should I do for my background up here? Should I do purple? Why not, right? Should we do a little purple for fun? I don't know if ultramarine violet's transparent or not. Let's play it. Let's see what we get. But I feel like I needed either purple or ultramarine blue, but let's do purple. Violet. Okay. It's kind of fun, right? I think that's good. That's a nice start. I can always wipe some away if I need to, but I'm going to close up my medium. I don't need that anymore. Get my fun pigment sticks out. Wishing for a little sip of coffee right now. What's everybody having? Coffee or tea? Allie says, I love the Viridian and also Phthalo Turquoise. Yeah, they're very serious colors. Like, they have big personalities. I try to love them, but I don't know that they're necessarily my friend. Big personality. What medium do you like to use for your first layer? Well, I like to use, I've been using a mix of Gamsol, 50% and 50% linseed oil. That's what I like to use. But what I've been using, because I've been getting ready for art shows and I need my paintings to dry more quickly, is I've been using liquid. But especially for large paintings, it dries a little more quickly than I'd like it to. But I'm getting used to it, I think. This is one of the new cadmium coral. It's one of the new R&F pigment stick colors. I love it. It's not really in this art, but I'm just adding some for fun. It's all about the fun factor. Things bouncing, isn't it? Maybe a little bit of blue, and then I might be good. I think that's good. I think that's a good start. Looks fun, right? All right. Putting that away. I'm getting my paintbrush. And I usually go from dark to light. So I'm going to start with some of my... I'm going to carve out a little bit at the top here with this dark kind of brown color that I made. We'll make the yellows pop. I mean the yellows, the pinks. What am I talking about? Do your pigment sticks add texture or highlights? Margie, I would say they add just a little bit of whimsy, and they can add texture. It depends what stays. Like as I'm painting, some things stay and some things kind of get lost. But it can add a little texture and a little, not necessarily highlights, because I think of highlights as the lightest colors, and they're not the lightest colors, but I mean, I'd call it a pop of sexy is what it adds, really. Like, it just makes it fun. have a little, sometimes they can leave like a little messy on there. They get a little thick, and you can leave it on there. It's fine, but it takes a while for it to dry, and I like my paintings not to take too long to dry, especially right at show season. I don't care so much in the winter, and I don't need them right away. Is everybody still there? I had a poor connection. Must have been my internet. I've been having some internet wonkiness lately. Whimsy is vital to great life and art. I love that, Margie. Yes, I love whimsy. I feel like that's almost a little too fluid, but that's all right. I don't mind if some of that background color shows through anyway. I love that blue in there. I'm going to let that show. That is a great quote. Whimsy is vital to great art. And life, right? A little whimsy in life. I always say life and art are parallel. I learn life lessons from doing art. And I always say my biggest one is patience, because that's something I have trouble with. I'm always in a hurry. Life taught me to do that, though. It's not a good thing. That needs to go a little darker in here. Now with the what's happening in here, I don't want to make it look super realistic. I want to just suggest it. So that's kind of the tricky part, is putting in enough information that you understand what you're looking at, but not so much that it's like gets tight looking. My goal is always to tell the story with the least amount of information, if that makes any sense. It's what I'm always aiming for. It's not easy to do, though. Learned that from my friends. P. Allen Smith. I guess I could put some of my lighter color in here. I feel a little bit like it's leaning. Kind of make sure that I have that I have it all working okay. This is below. Here. That might be a little too much, so I'm going to wipe. I feel like I have too much of this color on there, so I'm just wiping a little bit off, because you can always go in and take it away, like when I could use my cute little wiper off or tool. I can't think of what it's called. Squeegee. And find my little highlights. And it's a nice way also, like the larger one, if I want to make more of a straight line, you can use the squeegee tool to do that. I think that one needs cleaned. Looks really cool, doesn't it? It'll be nice if I can, the hint of blue from the wipe at the bottom is good. Yes, I only needed that to be a hint, not so loud, because it was, I don't know what it was doing, distracting me, I guess. There, that's good. Okay, that's enough squeegeeing. I love it. Yeah, that's better. What tool? It's a squeegee like this that you use to like clean windows, but I ordered extra of the rubber piece and just put it in bully clips. Oh, I got that squeegee's on Amazon. I have a little shop on Amazon, so if you can't find it on there, you can go in my shop and find the link to it. I try to add all the things that I use into that little Amazon shop for when people want to look for stuff. I appreciate it when other artists do it for me when I'm looking for stuff. Oh, there's a little highlight right there. All right, that's getting somewhere, right? It's getting somewhere. Okay. Okay. More darkest darks in here. And like I love that color in there from my pigment stick, but I don't want it to be too dominant. I got to play with that a little bit. Whoops. I just got paint all over my hand. I went to grab my towel was falling and I grabbed my brush and not the towel. Quite right. Yeah, that's good. Where's that fun color remixed? Kind of needs to go in. Do you mainly use flat square brushes? Yes, it's what I prefer. I would say I almost always do. Even when I'm painting like a large painting, I'll use a large. I still haven't found my favorite, but like I'll use a larger flat square brush because you can get kind of sharp corners with an end of it or make long flat strokes with the other part. So yeah, it's my favorite. I feel like flat brushes help with the loose feeling. Yes, and the other loose feeling thing is if you the larger your brush, the better off. So I have little trouble with large paintings because I can't find a huge brush that I love that has the same feel. I'm always trying different ones. Got great big ones, not so large ones, but none of them are quite the same as the smaller ones that I love. And I find that without even thinking about it, eventually I'll start using my small brushes, and that keeps it from looking loose. Okay, I need... All right. It's staying pretty loose. I have to be careful not to... I feel like this is a little too hard of an edge. I wanted to soften that just a little bit. My eye was kept being drawn down here because it was a harder edge. I don't want that. And a little white showing there. All right. Okay. Keep going. And the tricky part is to get it to look kind of spontaneous and fun and not get too detailed. I see I have like a brown mark over here. That's probably from, it's probably from those peonies that I bought that I'm madly in love with. They are making a mess of my countertop. Don't tell my husband. Ugh. They're like dribbling everywhere, and I keep trying to keep it cleaned up, but I still have them because they're falling apart, but they're still so pretty. I can't part with them yet. I've been trying to take pictures of them at every stage of them, you know, going from fresh to a hot mess, and they're still beautiful. Okay. I'm soon ready for my latest lights, aren't I? Not too far off from that. Time is it? 8:39. We're doing well on time. And now I still have all these beautiful colors still on my palette. I might have to do another painting today. That would be fun. All right, let me go a little lighter here. Okay. Get those light. And I don't want to add too much detail. I just want to suggest the flowers that are in the background. I'm trying to keep the pigment stick color showing. That's good. I'm bumping my phone a little bit. Sorry about that. little wide. It's getting there. Little. It's hard. It's a little detailed with all those, with like this little petal here, and I just want to suggest it. I don't want to be too literal about it. Whoops, I got green. I didn't want that. Oh, wait, I gotta clean that up. I got some green in my paint pile. I need more like white. I might need a little bit pure white in here. I think that might be okay. This got large. Like, I don't want so much focus. I like how they look now. So I have to look at this part of the painting and kind of squint at it, because I keep thinking about the details of it, and that is not what I want. I just want to suggest. It's just such a thing that I start painting and I get thinking about it too much, and then you just got to step back and think, no, I'm just suggesting this. I don't want to put too much detail in here. Just a suggestion. Jennifer says, I read in my book, Language of Flowers, that peonies mean aphrodisiac. I was surprised by that. Oh, I never knew that. The Language of Flowers. I wonder if I have that book. Are you enjoying it? I guess you're learning a lot, right? I'm going to do that at the end. I think I can put my lightest lights in just about here. Aphrodisiac. What a fun word. I love all those colors, and even that pop of that coral color that's really not in here. It's artistic license to add coral, but it's so pretty. Loved that book, Jackie said. I'll have to see if I have that, Jackie. This is here. The coral adds warmth to the pink. Yeah, it does, Jennifer, doesn't it? It's like when there's like little bits of color, like I don't want to overwork it because I love the pops, but I would like to do a little bit more in here without getting too detailed. Just to pull that forward. I want that bud to really kind of be one of the heroes anyway. that's just doing just the tiniest bit of pulling that forward. All right, what else do I need? Do you see any darks that I'm missing? Like maybe right in here. Darks, lights, any pops of color? Do I need my lightest lights to be lighter? I'm just speaking out loud so you hear what my thoughts are as I get to going through the painting. And I mixed this super fun color up and hardly used it. Feels vase-ish. I think that maybe this is too hard edged up here. Let me soften that just by dragging my brush a little bit. And now, as I always say, when it's time to be finished is when I end up making changes to it, and it's changing it but not making it any better. It's just changing. So I might be finished. I might be. What do you think? Am I finished? Almost, I think. Okay, yes, I need to be finished. Always inspiring, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll sign it. Maybe just a little bit of white. Now wait just a minute. I just need the littlest bit. The base interior is a beautiful abstract painting with, yeah, thank you, Ellen. Okay, that helped. I needed that because I felt like there wasn't enough dimension in there. So there's my reference image and then my painting. So there are little bits of where I wiped away that are still there, bits of pigment sticks still showing, and my super messy palette with all those fun colors. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. Fun as always. I will save this and it'll be on my YouTube channel. So if you get a chance, go give me a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I don't know what else. Nothing else is new. I'm getting ready for the Rittenhouse Square Fine Art Show that's in not very long, week and a half. So hopefully if you're in the area, you come see me. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Have fun. And I'll see you again next week. Thanks for coming. Bye.